Hi and welcome back to my channel, Graciative Crafts. In today's YouTube tutorial, we will be learning to make the clay caterpillar holder. I will be showing you a detailed step-by-step process, including some tips and skills for air dry clay making. It is a very creative and fun unique piece. Let's get started. These are the materials to prepare for our clay project. Air dry clay, water, wet cloth, pencil and clay knife, some brushes and also the sandpaper, paints and varnish. Let's cut out about 4 centimeters thickness of clay from your clay pack. Start wedging the clay out. Wedging helps to get rid of air bubbles and keep a smooth consistency of texture. Add as much water as you need and mix and fold the clay together well. Roll the clay with your palms into a smooth oval shape. Then we will put the clay on our mat and begin rolling it out with our hands. Keep rolling the clay out into a long cylindrical shape. The clay might crack and dry out. Moisten it as much with water while rolling. Continue rolling it until it is evenly rolled into a thickness of about 1 centimeter. Take the ends of the rolled clay and smoothen it with water so that it becomes a rounded end. Flatten the shape slightly with a ruler so that it has a width of about 0.5 centimeters. Let's draw in the face. Use a pencil to carve a smiley face on the top end. Next, we will make use of our brush to create the wiggly caterpillar shape. At about 5 centimeters from the start, place your first brush on the clay. Curve and bend the clay around the brush. Take the other side of the clay and bend it upwards. The bend should be at halfway from the first. You will have to hold it there for a while for the shape to stay in place. Remove the brush from the first bend. Place it down gently on the next 2.5 centimeters point to form the next bend. Take the other end of the clay and bend it upwards. Make sure that the height of the second bend is the same as the first. Repeat the same steps to curve and bend the clay to the same height as previous. Holding the clay in place again to form the bend. You can form to 3 or 4 bends in one clay caterpillar, using a lot of water to moisten and smoothen the bends. Now, let's leave it to dry for a day. Our clay caterpillar holder is ready to sand. Using sandpaper to sand the clay thoroughly to remove and sharpness or roughness in the texture. I am using a sanding sponge to go over all the bends easily. Next, we can refine the face carvings using a sharp needlepoint pen or tool to deepen them. After that, we can start painting our clay caterpillars. You can paint it in any desired color you like. I will be using green paint to cover the whole surface of the clay caterpillar. Then, I will add patterns and spots to the body. Here, I am adding some dark green stripes to the caterpillar, followed by some pink and purple spots. Have fun with the designs and feel free to mix and match any colors and patterns you like. I am painting another orange caterpillar, adding yellow and purple spots too. Make sure to let it dry with each round of paint you add. The last step for painting is the smiley face. Use a fine brush with black paint to go in the features, making sure it's fully covered in. Then wipe over the surface with a wet cloth and the paint outside will come off. And there, our clay caterpillar brush holder is almost complete. Let's add the varnish to our clay caterpillars. Varnishing can help to protect the clay surface and give a glossy finish. I filled up my varnish in a cup and dipped the clay caterpillar inside. Cover the whole surface with varnish except for the top end. I will leave that part out first so that we can hang it by the end to dry like this. Drip off the excess liquid on a tissue or cloth. You can also use a soft brush or tool to varnish. After leaving it to dry for a few hours, add the varnish to the top end of the caterpillar. Hang it to dry by the other end. Repeat the varnish steps over again if you'd like a thicker finishing. After leaving the varnish to dry fully for a few hours, our clay caterpillars are now finished. These clay caterpillars are the cutest addition to your art workspace for placing your art brushes. You can also use them as a chopsticks holder and it will be a lovely companion on the dining table. Our dry clay making is fun, easy to learn, and you can create many cute and useful products from it. I hope you enjoyed today's video on clay caterpillar making tutorial. You can also make more easy clay projects when you watch my video on 5 easy DIY projects anyone can do from home. Feel free to drop in any questions or suggestions in the comments section. Thank you for joining in and making this beautiful creation with me. I hope to see you in the next video.